Hello, welcome to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video you will consider subscribing. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be closing out our week 3, and we're going to be setting up week 4, which don't have any bills in it. So this is the calendar spread for April, and we are done with all these weeks. We only have one more week until we get paid again. So let's go ahead and look at our paycheck budget tracker. Okay, so as you all can see, we are in April's paycheck budget tracker for the paycheck date the 16th through the 22nd of April. So we are going to be starting with our income section. So we had rollover come in. That means that was just money from last week come in. For rollover number 1, we actually received $274.15, and for rollover number 2, we received $405.02. That gave us an income total of $679.17. So the bills that we had to cover for week 3 was Greenlight, which is an automatic payment due on the 16th. That did not come out this week. Apple Care is an automatic payment due on the 16th at $13.49. The lights due on the 17th was $30. Netflix, which is a automatic payment due on the 19th at $9.99. Apple Storage is an automatic payment due on the 19th at $2.99. The Ford is an automatic payment due on the 20th at $274.37. For our half of our card note due on the 20th, that was $160. Renter's insurance automatic payment due on the 20th. It's actually due on the 25th, but I bumped it up so I won't have any bills next week. That was $23.24. Water due on the 17th, and that is an automatic payment. Was $6.99. And then we have our Carnas. They were due. 2 was due on the 16th, 1 was due on the 30th, but I did pay in advance, so I won't have any bills for the following week. So for the first one was $8.75, for the second one was $16.41, and for the third one was $8.75. So they gave our bill total to be $554.98, leaving us a leftover of $124.19. So what I did for week 3 was went ahead and brought that down to our gas, which was $39.54. My son did receive $2.17, and food out received $3.90. So that gave our envelope total to be $45.61, leaving us a leftover of $78.58. So what I did with that money is I went ahead and rolled that over for our rollover number 1. And we actually rolled over $78.58, giving us a leftover of $0. This states that all of the money that came in this week has a name to it. These are the names, categories that my money had a name to. So that is a look at week 3. Now we are going to go ahead and set up week 4. Okay, so we are looking at April's paycheck budget tracker from the 23rd through the 29th. So as I stated in the last clip, we only have rollover number 1 for our income section. We only have rollover number 1, and that is budgeted at $78.58. So I am going to go ahead and make sure I put that in my income section because I do not expect any other income to come in this week. So like I stated earlier, we don't have no bills this week. Everything got handled for April. April is done. So our bill total is $0. Now our leftover is going to be $78.58. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that down to week 4 of April. Ooh, that's ugly, but oh well. Okay, so the only thing that I am budgeting for, you know what? Okay, so on the 27th, which is a Thursday, I do have somewhere to go, so it's going to take some gas money to get there. So I'm thinking I'm going to be, and by me going somewhere, I know I'm going to want to go out to eat. So I think, I don't know if this $40 is going to do me for the rest of the week and then carry me to Thursday for me to go do what I got to do and come back home until Friday. So I think I'm going to bump this up to 50 because I am low. I'm like, I think I'm like, like 68 miles left on my car until I'm like out of gas. So I'm just gonna throw $50 in there so I can have gas for the week, take the kids back and forth to school, and go do what I have to go handle my business where I gotta go handle it at, and make sure I'm able to come back home. And you know, so gas is gonna be 50, and I am going to budget me something to eat while I am gone to go handle my business. It should not take, you know what, these meals are getting out of control. I'm in Southern California, and like I go to Jack in the Box, McDonald's, whatever. So like Jack in the Box, like back in 2007 when I was pregnant, I used to go to Jack in the Box a lot. That was like one of my cravings, and like I used to get like the jumbo Jack meal, and like the meal was like only $6. Like, and then I go, you know, couple of, you know, years and years later, which is like 2023, it's like the meal is like $14. I'm like, what is going on? I don't want no meal no more from any type of fast food restaurant. Like, if they have a deal going on, then I'll get the deal. But if they don't have no deal, it's bad. It's really bad. Like for a whole meal, fries, drink. And that's probably like for a small, you know, it's not even for a medium or large. And then, you know, Jack in the Box got them curly fries. I like them curly fries, but it ain't worth $10, $15 for, you know, the meal. You know, if you want to add upgrades like the curly fries, you know, you're going to be paying extra. So, anyway, so for food out, I think it's just only going to be me only. And I don't know where I'm going to go. $10 should do me good. And I'm not going to go to Starbucks. I make my own coffee at home. I buy my own frother so I can make it taste like however I need it to taste, so I don't have to go out. And I do like drink my coffee out of this like mug. It keeps it hot, keeps it cold. You put ice in here, so I do take this with me everywhere I go, like if I'm drinking coffee. So that saves me a lot of money. But $10 should be able to give me something to eat, just me by myself. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and add up our 2 variable expenses, which is only $60. Okay, so we have $60 for our envelope. So we are going to take our $78.58. We're going to subtract the 60. That leaves us with $18.58. So this is going to be May's start balance, because I am going to, or should I put these in my sinking funds and start with 0? I might go ahead and put that in my sinking fund, because I really do need to start putting something somewhere, especially by me, like I'm graduating in spring of 24. So I want to kind of like make sure I have that going. Like, there's so much I want to do with so little, so I gotta prioritize where my money goes, like really to like the cent. I don't have no like extra disposable income to be, you know, thrown towards sinking funds every time. So when I am able to, I try to throw money towards my sinking funds. Okay, so we are going to be putting this up here. You guys can see, correct? Okay, so that's $18.58 I am budgeting to have left over. So by me not writing in my sinking funds often, I don't really like have them, you know, written down. So let me go ahead and go back a couple of pages and see all of my sinking funds. Okay, so as you all can see, I did go ahead and write in the 2 sinking funds that I was interested in putting something away, because as you know, emergency gets its $20 the first week of every month, so that has already been done. So these 2 sinking funds are pretty much important to me because I gotta keep the car running, and I am about to graduate, and I do have to pay for cap and gown. I gotta pay for a lot of other things that I might want, like a photo shoot, a graduation dinner, things like that cost money. So I'm trying to go ahead and see, you know, how much I can throw towards education. So when I am ready for that, I would be ready for that. But I do have a year. I graduate in May of next year, so I do have a year to get education going. So I'm trying to see how I'm gonna split this up now. So let's see, by 2. So I'm gonna divide this by 2 and see what it say. So $9.29 is going to go to car maintenance, and $9.29 is going to is going to education. So that's almost $10, you know, so that's good. Okay, so our sinking total is $18.58, giving us a leftover of 0, which means all of our money had a plan and a purpose and a name. Okay, so May will not have a starting balance. It will be starting at 0, which is very good. It ain't starting in negatives. So, like I had mentioned earlier or in the past videos, that May is going to be looking different. I am going to be tracking on 2 different budget trackers. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm going to be looking at 2 different checking accounts. So, anyways, I do have my budget category paper right here. Somebody did ask me about my budget categories. So, my organizer, and this is the budget category organizer by the Budget Mom. I am a big fan of hers. I do like to use her products, and I am going to continue to use her products, her budgeting books. She do have some new items coming out for spring, which is next month. So I am excited to go ahead and grab some items from her as well. She's very, very awesome in what she do, and I really, really enjoy watching her content. I enjoy watching how she handle her business, basically. So yeah, okay, so my budget categories is right here. This is it. I don't have nothing else. It's just blank. That's why I folded it in half. I try not to have too many budget categories because I like to keep everything, you know, under control. I don't have that much money to have so many different categories, I guess. So anyways, so rent is considered my rent. So insurance considers my life insurance, my car insurance, my phone insurance, my tablet insurance, and my renters insurance. Anything that has to do with insurance is going to be underneath this category. Debt is who I owe. I owe to my car. I owe Discover sometimes, Best Buy, Klarna, Target, and Amazon. So I'd be owing to these creditors. Utilities consist of my internet, my YouTube TV, my phone bill, and my light bill. Those are the only utilities that I do have. This MS stands for monthly subscription. So sometimes I do have some study apps that I subscribe to help me study. Pandora's a monthly subscription that I subscribe to. OnStar is, Greenlight is. OnStar's for my vehicle. If you guys have a Chevy or GMC, you guys know what OnStar is. It helps you with roadside, you know, things like that, whatever. So, okay, Greenlight. Greenlight is my son's debit card, so I pay for that every month. Netflix is a monthly subscription. BET Plus is a monthly subscription. Water is a monthly subscription because we do rent the cooler from Sparklet. And then my Apple Storage is a monthly subscription as well. Okay, so this YS stands for yearly subscription. So that means like my car tax is due every year. My roadside assistance through AAA is due every year. My Ring alarm is due every year. Yearly subscriptions. My Bed Bath and Beyond is due every year. And then I do have renter's insurance renewal because that is once a year as well. So I gotta make sure that I budget that in every year to, you know, for renter's insurance. So yeah. The next thing is sinking funds. So all of my sinking funds, that includes emergency. This stands for car insurance deductible. This stands for car maintenance. This is family fun, gifts and holidays. Family fun consists of, like, if I want to go to like a water park for the summer, beach, any type of family fun activities like that. Gifts and holidays. Gifts and holidays is like for birthdays. You know, you buy gift, wedding gifts. Any holidays besides Christmas. So Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Easter, Valentine's Day, any holiday except for Christmas. And then, you know, Christmas is here. Education is for my education. If I need any books, school-related expenses, graduation, anything that has to do with my education goes underneath there. And then moving. This category right here is not like a major thing. This is just something that I would like to do. I would like to start saving up for moving because it's expensive to move. So I want to, like, when that time do come in the near future, we will have something put away, because I do want to hire professional movers to come in to pick everything up and take it to my next location. So all I gotta do is, you know, buy boxes and tapes and markers, and all that stuff is going to be coming out of there when that time do come. But it's last on the list, as you can see, because it's not like a priority right now. And then I do have my variable expenses right here. So that consists of gas in my vehicle or any vehicle that I am driving, because I do have 3. Household, anything the household need: tissue, soap, laundry detergent, air fresheners, pine sol, fabuloso, vacuum cleaners, mops, anything the household need: Q-tips, batteries, toothpaste, anything like that, napkins, paper plates. That consists of household. Me consists of me, anything I need. If I wanted my nails done, hair done, go buy me an outfit, anything that has anything to do with me, that goes underneath that category. Same as my daughter and my son, anything that they need, shoes, socks, whatever. My son want a new game, things like that. That falls underneath there. Miscellaneous falls under anything that I did not budget for within this category. Sometimes I do be driving. I drive down to LA, and they do have those transporter thingies on the top, and you know, when you go through the fast track lane, they charge you. So like stuff like that fall underneath miscellaneous. Anything I did not budget for. And then food out consists of any food or drinks that we get outside of the house. Any fast food restaurant, any Starbucks drinks, anything that's food out of the house, that's where that category falls in. So this is the budget category organizer for me. This is how I organize my finances and make sure that all the categories at the top, make sure they have, you know, their correct responses under them. And the colors, let me go ahead and show you guys my expense tracker. One second, let me go ahead and show you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. I know I don't show this page often because I don't think it's really like relevant, because you guys are seeing like all the money that's coming in and out. So this is my expense tracker. It is very colorful. So these are the different transactions that I do have during the month, and this is the colors that are associated with them. So utilities is consistent of this blue, savings is consistent of this color, debt is red. I have no color for income. Miscellaneous is gray. Food out is like this color. Carna, which is a debt, is red. Me, I'm like this purple. Life any insurances is like this lavender color, and then household is like this purplish, pinkish color. My daughter's color, my gas color. See, then another insurance, and then miscellaneous. And so what I do is I write down all my transactions for the week. See, I got my week up here and my checking and my starting balance. I write down everything from the dates to the transactions, the category, and the withdrawal, deposits, and then the imbalance, you guys see. And then at the end of the week, I just go ahead and look at the bottom of this. I go ahead and write down each category right here, and then I add up each category and I write them in, and then I go ahead and do my math off to the side. So For example, my income was $2,026, and then all my expenses was $731.20. So what I do is I go ahead and make sure I look at my income and I subtract my expenses to make sure this number is that number. So for example, let me go ahead and give you guys an example what I'm talking about. Okay. So our income was $2,026, right? And then all my expenses for this first week of April, from this date to this date, falls within these 2 days. It was subtract 731.20. 31.20. So that left me with this number, which is $1,294.80. That's how I know that all my expenses are adding up when I go ahead and do that. So for week 2, see, my week 2 was a short week. So I did the same thing. I put the dates up here of which I was tracking, and this is out of my checking account. I started that balance from the last we rolled over. That's how I know my rollover. And then I go ahead and make sure I just put all of my transactions down. And then for the next one, I go ahead and do the same thing. I go ahead and just write down all of my expenses, categories, color code them, make sure I know what my income was, my expenses was, all my categories are added up, and that's how I like to do things. And then it makes it easy for me to close out my budget to make sure that everything is adding up correctly. So, and then this is just like my mock budget. I like to do when I have an extra page, I like to do a mock budget. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me today and making sure that you guys are staying entertained with this content and all the changes that's coming towards my way. I do appreciate you guys commenting, liking, and sharing. My content is very, very informational. So I like the way that I do my budget. It's just, this is the way I do it. Everybody has their own way, so to each his own, everybody do different things, and it's a good thing that everybody do different. It'll be boring if everybody did the same thing. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me today and watching. Until next time, take care. And here is today's shout outs. Thank you so much for your comments, and thank you so much for your support. I really, really do appreciate you all. And until next time, you all take care. Bye-bye.